I was scrolling on the TL yesterday and I came across the single most parasocial thing I have ever seen in my life. It was so bad it crossed the territory of an online detective into straight up stalker behavior. This dude was on 4chan using Spotify to track his favorite streamer Jason the Ween's location, and he do this based on how long each song was playing in the car. He was also trying to figure out who was in the car based on what songs were playing. He made a Discord bot to let him know when Jason joined other people's streams, and he'd be in 2 streams all day looking for the smallest detail. All this just to figure out if Jason and Sakura got back together. Jason talked a little bit about it on his stream here.
Bro, I realized that I deadass got stalkers. Wolves told me about an incident, like people are tracking my Spotify, like time spent on Spotify, and they're tracking how the distance I drive to see where I'm going and trying to find out what I'm doing off stream.
Little did he know, the rabbit hole goes way deeper than he initially thought. The people responsible for this are all from Jason's stream.com. His stream.com is called NMS. It stands for no money or you can fill in the blanks. And I ain't gonna lie, that makes a lot of sense, bro. Look at how they're acting, dog. Earlier today, a Twitter page called Clipper2324 came on the TL and dropped a bombshell. He exposed the stalker responsible for all this. His name, Zibs, a full-grown 26-year-old man, brain no longer developing. And mind you, his brain just finished developing. He has no room left to grow his brain, and this is what he's using it for. I fear he's cooked. He came and dropped this thread after the clip you just saw of Jason talking about people tracking him through his Spotify plays. All this was just to get an idea of what he had going on behind the scenes off stream, dog. The tweet thread is pretty long, so without further ado, I'm Jeffrey. You're watching Just Jeffrey. Welcome or welcome back, and don't you forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Clipper starts us off by saying, exposing this weird stalking parasocial Zibs using 4chan, tracking Spotify listening to locate distances and who's playing the songs. The smallest things as Google searches to a bed being changed to see where someone slept. Stalks every aspect of both's lives. And when he refers to both, he's referring to Sakura and Jason. He also uses J and S because he doesn't want to use their names inside this thread. Pretty easy to infer who he's talking about. So when you see J and S, I'm going to read it as Sakura and Jason, just so there's no confusion. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry to Jason and Sakura, but this thread will contain noticing info. This person is a two-faced loser who spends all day watching both streams to figure stuff out. Screenshots of DMs will be shown that contain abnormal weird shit. I'll try my best to chronologically put this in order. He then has a whole host of screenshots that you can't really read. Yeah, he has 2 different ones and it's just a whole lot of shit, bro. I guess Clipper was just trying to showcase like how much this guy really had and how much time he was spending doing this shit, dog. March 6th, Zibs and whoever else is in this GC, Rip/Glock, found out through 4chan and them searching for clues that Jason and Sakura are back together. Pretty much found out Sakura is lying about her flowers. Jason got them for her. 4th picture is from the background of Jason's streams, then Zibs matching them. So as we can see in the first picture, we got some flowers right here. This is a picture that Sakura posted on Snapchat. So it's so pretty. And then we have Zibs saying, yeah, I didn't send you the ones Brie got Yugi, but Sakura did not get those flowers at Trader Joe's. As you can see, there's a 4chan thread with someone saying, yeah, she totally got those flowers at Trader Joe's with Brie. Zibs is trying to dispute that. He's saying, nah, she ain't get those from Trader Joe's. So I guess this is the company where the flowers are from. There's this little card, and then this is from the background of Jason's stream, which I can't lie, this is the same logo. How do you even go about noticing this shit though? Okay, whatever, let's move on. Once the info was known, he alerted the GC containing others in the comm. This is when Rip, who intentionally vague posts when anything happens and makes people go looking for more, creating more parasocials to go find clues, and slick dissing Jason for his decision on breaking up. This is just so weird though. Like, these are people that don't even know Jason like that. He's a different level of parasocial. You don't even know what's going on in the background, and he's dissing him for breaking up with his girlfriend. Y'all know what was going on. They could have been toxic behind the scenes. They could have had everything going wrong. They could have had so many different things going on. He wants his girl. That's the only thing that makes sense. Let's get into the screenshots. So he posted a little gif. Why did 14 of you bookmark this? Marty the Ween. I haven't watched Marty Supreme, so I don't really know the reference. The speed meme as well. I don't know what he got going on here. I'm a little lost. Let's move on. The next day, March 7th, starts becoming more weird. Starts tracking when Jay is driving, where based off song duration, and who's in the car based off the song/first time played. Spotify becomes the biggest thing for Zibs and the GC. They start checking every night/morning. Yo, the way way there's a GC, bro. Yo, no way there's a GC of people that are checking Jason, the Ween, and Sakura. Yo. So I'm not sure exactly who Zibs is messaging. Regardless, we're going to continue. So it was his PC. Not sure what they're referring to. Guy replies saying, is that implying he opened it or her? Zibs says, not sure. Timing still makes no sense, but it shows that the 2025 dog is Jason's and not her dog. Damn, imagine everybody was wrong. Zibs says, wrong about what? There is so much shit that is just obvious. He also talked about white strips today, which she has been talking about. She also brought it up today. How do you even notice this? How do you notice this? Yo, what am I reading, bro? Zib says, yeah, he is 100% there. This is her clips page reposting while he was driving. Then he sees the recent tracks. I'm just so confused. What correlation is he making between the recent tracks, him being at her house? Like, removing it, this is not real, bro. I can't even believe what I'm reading, bro. Okay, yo, let me stop. Okay, let me lock in. Not only was he tracking his Spotify, but had his own Discord bot that would track Jason, Sakura, Asta, Bree, and Kaede whenever they joined/left a Twitch chat. This is also how he found out Sakura unfollowed Jason, Guapo, and Lacey on Twitch. Also tracking his music in Discord and joining Sakura streams. As you can see, he has a push bot that is tracking whenever these people that I just listed joined and left Twitch chats. There was this just now, but it's bugged. I can't read the entirety of that, so I'm not gonna bother. Hard to tell. That is, I think we have the bias that they are. Jason just called her and is in her stream. Music stopped when she left her room. Then he joined her stream after. You, oh my soul, this is different, bro. I've never seen anything like this. Yo, cause I just piece this together. Let me explain what this dude just did. So he has a Discord bot that tracks Jason's music, so he can see when it's playing and when it starts. He also has a Discord bot that checks Twitch chats. Sakura left her room, it seems, because he says music stopped when she left. And then when he says music stopped, he's talking about Jason's music stopped, which would infer that he's on call. And then he joined their stream afterwards and he tracked this all through a bot. Genuinely, what are you doing? What are you doing on Twitch? Go use your talents for something else. This is a different level. Like, I've never seen anything like this, bro. It's a different level of parasocial, just to determine if they're talking to each other. Yo, I'm dead ass flabbergasted. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, I'm trying to get through this, bro. It's a lot, but like, this is actually absurd, bro. He's 26. He's 26. How are you this invested in someone else's life, bro? We'll continue. Once a DM came out that turned out to be nothing, he tried pushing a flying a girl out narrative. That's when he tracked Sakura being on a group FaceTime with Asta, Bree, and Kaede, all joining on the day of the leak, implying that they were all hate watching. Also tracking his IG following. Maybe no way to tell. Then you see the Spidey bot, this little Discord bot joining all these different streams. Okay, so they're all joining because Jason's stream. I'm a little confused on what's happening with the Discord bot. Like, how's that furthering call together? I don't even, bro. This is different, bro. This is different, man. Anyway, mysterious person says, oh shit, I wonder how long this has been going on. Doubt that long. Probably doesn't care to fly people out. Then he says, flying someone out and staying with them for like 4 days is kind of crazy. Like, this is oh. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is so weird because at the end of the day, like, dog, why do you care that a streamer that doesn't know you don't know them, is flying a girl out, and people that you're worried about aren't together? Like, they come out publicly and say they're broken up. Why do you care? Staying with them for like 4 days is kind of crazy. Dog, why is that your business? This is so odd. And then they start tracking the unfollows on IG. They talking about some unfollow Yang now too. That's new. Zibs, the master of Jason's life, says he been unfollow her. And since when? A few days ago. So just randomly, he unfollows the 2 girls that are new friends. Well, Kathy makes sense. He goes to her. Dog, I don't even know this much about my friends' relationships, dog. I don't even know this much about what they got going on. How do you know this much about a streamer that you don't know, you don't talk to? This is so weird, bro. Even was the one who found out that he was at a club and assumed Diana and Sakura were there. More music / dinner theories before DM leak. Again, time and locations. Jason, Guapo, and other people, they had a little picture together. Guapo's talking about some immature, no deadlock. I don't know what he's talking about there. Ziz says he said he's seen Sakura and Diana at 3 a.m. This guy says it was Diana. Interesting. Was Diana clubbing? I just think it was because Diana was at Sakura's place today. I also got more though. Links to Instagram posts. Takes a picture of FaZe Adapt's story. Adapt also posted this an hour ago. FaZe is 20 minutes from the FaZe house and the food in Jason's snap isn't cooked yet. How does he know this? How does he know it's 20 minutes from the FaZe house? What's the first photo meaning? Well, Adapt said dinner at 8:30 and that snap just got posted. Travels to New York again. Zibs daily still trying to get any type of clue. This This is when he learns that they are officially back together after the unfollowing of people Jason just met, sparking him to go full on detective. Starts watching to see if his bed changes, implying not sleeping. What is FH? I don't know what FH means. If y'all know what he means by FH at the end there, y'all let me know in the comments below. So he's on stream looking for details, checking to see when people join Elite Twitch chats. So I guess that ties back to the thing where he was talking about the 2 girls that Jason unfollowed. After New York, finds out through Spotify again after Sakura's birthday party, Jason picked her up. Starts again tracking his nightly listens and mornings to find out where he's driving, knowing the distance of places from the Face house. This is when he tells the GC vague posts again. Yeah, I guess. I mean, he clearly didn't sleep there. He played music this morning from her place to the B&B. This shit is crazy, lol. Went from almost linking the college girl to flicking on her to them back together. I feel like if he linked with her, this wouldn't have happened. How do you go through 26 years of life and end up here? I'm so curious. How do you go through 26 years of life? That's done school. That's done university. That might be done a master's program. That is done a lot of things. How do you do all that and end up here? We continue, man. White Keys, her favorite song of hers. So again, tracking the songs that Jason's playing. Guy asked, never played before? Never played on Jason's Spotify. I mean, the MF is with her right that fire for that. How? So we got blocks, vague posting, 2 + 2 = 4. Then finally Woj, I don't know how you pronounce that. I think Jason said it in the clip, but I don't remember how he said it.
Woj
Gets told about the Spotify link after a month and the account gets deleted. Admits it was too OP and clips every time he opens his Google. Again, puts together that Sakura and Jason are back together because it's spa day / blood work tomorrow, but it's done now because of Woj knows all. So we have Ziv saying, yeah, shit was too OP. The spa shit wasn't from FM though. That shit was from his search history and her talking about it. What, he had a spy search leak? They're a SS? Who is texting? Because they are just as weird. Like, they aren't doing what this guy's doing, but they need to be stopped too. If it's Clippers, bro, you need to be stopped too. You are overly invested too, dog. I don't know if it's Clippers or someone else who felt bad about what was going on, but yo, you are overly invested in this, bro. They got this search history screenshot of a spa day to show that Jason is taking Sakura to the spa. Why on earth do you care this much? That's what's so fascinating to me. Like, he need to dissect his brain and see wagwan. Like, bro, I'm trying to understand too. What is going on in this man's brain? 26 years old. Y'all, this is so bad. And somehow Wises came to the internet and made it worse trying to defend himself. Wises has a long tweet. Okay, so let's read what he says. Yes, what I was doing was overly weird and parasocial that crossed the line. I'm glad you acknowledge it. This same thing happened many months ago in September. No ways a repeat offender where I would get DM literally everything about them, Jason and Sakura, by multiple people. This time around, I started getting DM things again, and I was sending it to people who asked about it. I got sent every single one of those screenshots by other people, but it was obviously wrong to keep sending it around. I wasn't in any discords or made any blasts. Okay, buddy. Y'all, I can't lie. The way he was explaining it, he knew way too much to not be complicit in the actions, dog. He's a smart man, though. We ain't see his name in the screenshot, so he has that plausible deniability. But dog, we know for a fact that you were in them discords, bro. It's no way. It's no way you knew that much. Like, why are people sending you that much about Jason and Sakura? Like, why are you the Jason and Sakura knower? The fact that you are and people are sending it to you is a red flag in the first place, so it's not even helping your points. But regardless, the Clipper account who made those posts deleted his other account. He would always DM me first and ask me about things, so I responded. I ain't gonna lie, I knew damn well I knew Clipper had to be involved. How else did he have those texts? I knew Clipper had to be involved, bro. I knew he was also weird shit too. Also, before he deleted all his posts on the Clipper account, he had posts hate farming Sakura, which was way before he ever asked me anything from his now deleted account. He posted the same exact clips that the NM Sakuza account posted on TikTok. So if his whole thing was to expose me, that wouldn't make sense because he was already making those posts way before asking me anything. I have never posted any hate farming things on any alt account of this sort, if that even matters to anyone, but you probably wouldn't believe me anyways. I did partake in parasocial things in DMs, which was shown, but nothing further. There is so many other people who did the exact same thing I was doing who you would never expect to. The reason why no one has ever thought anything of it is because they also get sent the same screenshots as me, so it was normal to many of us. It would be something along the lines of, did you see this? Or what do you think of this? And people would talk about it just like September. Okay, I think when he said September, I think they got back together in September. Like, I think that's what he's referring to by September. I don't know. The fact that he's referring to like September, March as like arcs is just so crazy to me, bro. 26 years old. Yo, this can't be real. None of the people reached outside the DM, so it was more so talking about things, getting sent to us, and then going on about our day. In our eyes, it stayed in DM, so it wasn't ever looked at weirdly because every single person who I talked to got sent the same shit that I did. Okay, but who's sending it? Who's sending it though? The things that were sent to me were from 4chan and a Discord server that I am not in. I'll be watching streams and posting clips like screenshots, then get sent things anytime during the day and engage in it, which was wrong. I should have never partook in any of it, and I know it. There is many known people in the community I could throw under the bus, but I won't be doing that. I know I'm never going to be accepted back into the community, and I understand that. I don't even know what to say. One, I'm not surprised that it's more than just him. The fact that there's multiple people that are disinvested is crazy. Like I said, I knew the Clipper account was up to something. I knew he wasn't innocent. Bro knew way too much to just be an innocent party viewing this, bro. He's involved. He had to be involved in some fashion. I totally believe he was. I also believe that the guy is lying. I feel like he is trying to deflect as much as he can and not trying to take no accountability. I mean, he does take accountability in the sense that he's saying that, oh yeah, I understand it was wrong, it was parasocial, whoop-de-woo. But I also think he's lying in the sense that he too was also doing all this searching for shit too. I feel like he's trying to deflect it onto other people, which again, he didn't name, so it's hard to say, oh yeah, like he named this person and that person are involved. I think he's just trying to make himself look at least a little bit better, even though he acknowledges he's cooked. Which he is. Again, here's a 26-year-old man. What on earth are you doing being this invested in Sakura and Jason? Dog, go on about your day. Just go live your life, bro. This whole situation is genuinely so odd, bro. I don't understand how you could be so invested in someone's life that you would check their Spotify plays to figure out how far they're driving in order to determine if they're going to their ex's crib. Like, dog, at some point when you start doing shit like this to prove that your favorite streamer got back together with their ex, you gotta take a step back and look internally and think, damn, like, where did I go wrong? You gotta take a step and go outside, dog. Once you hit that point, you gotta go and smell the roses or something, bro. You can't be inside on your computer. You gotta take a step outside. You are in way too deep. Like, go and reconnect with nature or some shit, bro. This is absurd. Jason and I are the same age, and I genuinely cannot imagine how I feel if I found out that a 26-year-old man was stalking everything that I do, checking my Spotify plays just to see what I was doing. These dudes is dead wasting their talents on Twitch. They're wasting their time being on Twitch chats. They need to go and try and get a job at the CIA, because how on earth do you even come up with the idea to track someone and where they're going based on how long they play certain songs in a car? How do you figure out who is in the car based on what songs we play? How do you think of it? Yo, I want you all to think about that. How on earth do you even make that idea? How does that come into your head? They're wasting their talents on Twitch. The CIA needs y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it again. Do not give them no CIA access, bro. They are going to become 10 times worse. They're gonna know everything Jason and Ween is doing down to the detail, down to the letter. Stalker could be in, I don't even know, she could be in Narnia and they would know everything she got going on. Never mind. CIA, don't hire them. You can't be hiring people like this, bro. I just want to come on here and talk about this real quick because, man, this whole situation is so crazy to me, yo. I genuinely can't believe it's real, and it's real people like this, bro. Again, 26-year-old man. Stay safe on this internet, man. It's some crazy people out here. Thank you for watching this episode of Judge Jeffrey, and don't you forget to like and subscribe. And comment your thoughts down below. What y'all think of this? All right, peace, y'all. Have a blessed day.